What is going on, survivors? It's Explorer Eats right here, and welcome back to some more Astrometica. So, if you caught my first episode, we started out, we took our first steps, we crash landed here in this crazy cool looking asteroid belt, our little dropship here, and we went over and we explored the Moxara. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but the little island over there that had a habitat. We picked up this habitat builder, and we need to now venture out and basically lay down some roots, get ourselves a starter base going. But before we do that, I had kind of a burning question in the back of my mind, you guys. So when you start out, you get these items right here, your habitat room. So this is the starter room, and then you get a corridor and an airlock to be able to place down to be able to get your starter base going. But I had this idea, this thought in the back of my head. What if we could get way out there is another island that's meant to be a later game island where you can get the large habitat room, and it's basically the size of two of these. I thought to myself, hey, what if we might be able to get that right from the start? Um, and so that's what I want to do, you guys, for science. I don't know if anybody else has done this and showed it off. It's very possible. I'm fairly confident we can do it, but there's an island out there. I want to go see. We just need our scanner tool, which we've got, and I got a full battery in it. And I want to go see if we can get that habitat room and get a base going. So with that, before we jump into it, I just want to say thank you so much for all your guys' support. Thank you to the viewers, the subscriptions, the comments. You guys are absolutely amazing. I greatly appreciate it. I've got ourselves set up and ready to go. So what I've done is we've got our food, we've got our water. These are the two filled oxygen tanks that you start with, 75 oxygen. I built 5 more. Yeah, this might be crazy, but we're gonna see if we can do this. Now, the goal of this, you guys, is not to go over and get everything that is over on that other habitated island. I'm going to leave all that stuff for the future episode. I just want to get over there and see if we can get the big habitat room. Now, part of the reason why I want to do this, not only just to show it off to you guys, but also because it's way nicer. The room itself, to be able to have 2 rooms in one is just it's super helpful. It's super handy. There's a lot of stuff in this game. There's a lot of machines that you got to build, and with those machines, well, they fill up your room very, very quickly, you guys, and that's what I kind of been concerned about. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can get over there. All right, now what is the best route to do this? That's the other thing. Now if we go this way, I know that there's going to be an area that has oh, it's got that stuff right there, the poisonous cloud. So we want to avoid that. That's for future where you get the toxic suit to be able to grab. So now I'm gonna try and get us over to here. Now that's the other thing. I don't remember if there's enemies over here or not too. So that's an that's another problem that we have to be sure to check out as well too. But I'm gonna get us over to this bubble here to get oxygen, and then our destination is over that way. Ooh, new signal log unlocked. Okay, so cool. So as we get closer to stuff, we get more signals. Yeah, 5 seconds left. Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, so we consumed one. There we go. I don't see any enemies around here, so I think we're fairly safe. Okay, we're gonna land in here. This is a future bubble that you can come get as well too. It has a bunch of stuff in it, but we need the tool to get into here. Oh, actually, we don't need it for this though. Electronic part. Oh, okay. Oh, well, you know what? We're already here for this one. We might as well grab this. The hydroponic planter. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. This will be allows us to build the seed. We're gonna take this too. Why not? If they're gonna leave it here, we're gonna grab this. There we go. Okay. So, oh, the flashlight. Oh, yes, cool. Okay, we needed that anyways, so that's perfect. We need the laser tool in order to get the rest of this stuff. So I'm not gonna be grabbing that right now. Let's check this out though. But we will take all of that. What was in there? Enamel glass, the iridium. Oh, okay. This you can break down the earth palm tree and it gives you some resources. Not bad. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. And need to be able to see here. What do we got going on? Up this way. Okay. Kind of went the wrong way out of there. We want to head over towards, you know you're going the right way when you see the warp gate, and that's the warp gate way off in the distance there. So now we want to get over here. None of this stuff here, there's good stuff inside of here, but none of it is obtainable to us right now, really, because of the need for the laser gun. So this is stuff that we'll come back for later on. I'm not seeing any enemies right now, so that's good. That always concerns me. Now we are looking for that right there, that big blue glowing spot right there. That's what we want. And that's where the big habitat room is. So we are going to need some oxygen again here soon. Yeah, there's the oxygen warning right there. New signal unlocked. All right, cool. So, but we're going to head for, it's too bad. We almost make it. We almost get to the dome before we run out of oxygen. So, and keep in mind, this is based off of the very first jetpack and the very first oxygen capsule that you equip to yourself. So I'm doing this very early on. I want to see, that's the whole goal of this. Can we get this basically right from the beginning, you guys? All right, so we're going to stop in here. We're going to fill up. Oh, there's the summon vehicle. That's cool. So you can actually come and get a piece of the summon vehicle right off the bat. Interesting. Okay. Here we go. So we're going back out. And we are going over this way. This is what we want right here. That habitat room right there is what we are after, you guys. Pretty cool. We can get that right from the get-go. Start building our base with this. Oh, I'm excited for that. That's so cool. And here we go. Bam! Large habitat room. Oh, epic. Okay, so we now can build this. And the cool thing is that it uses the exact same pieces that the regular habitat room does, just more. So we have access to be able to build all of this stuff. That's so cool. I'm gonna leave the rest of this for a future episode. I'm not interested in getting anything else out of here right now, but I just wanted to get the large habitat room and get us started with that. So I will meet you guys back at base. Ooh, we gotta avoid that thing though, because I think that hurts you, if I remember correctly. So we'll avoid that. But I will meet you guys back at our starting pod. All right, you guys, we made it back to the crash pod, and we have our large habitat room unlocked. I also have the ability to make a habitat corridor and a habitat airlock. So we're going to go do that here right quick and get our base foundation going. All in all, I used 3 oxygen tanks, the small ones, to get over there and back again to be able to get this habitat large room. So before we jump out here and do this, I just wanted to touch base on one little quick thing here, you guys. If you were somebody who was playing this game and looking to unlock all the achievements, I noticed something when I came back was that I unlocked the achievement for coming back to the crash pod 50 times. Now, I didn't know that was achievable between having multiple saves. So just so you're aware, if you have multiple saves of this game, in case you're looking to do those achievements and you haven't done it in one save, but maybe you have 2. I have 2 because one for the playthrough and one for the recording. I just unlocked that. So just so you're aware, if you happen to be doing the achievements, if you have multiple saves, they stack. So pretty cool. We're going to eat a little bit. We're going to drink a little bit. And now we're going to set out and go figure out where we want to build. I am thinking somewhere over in that area yonder. So I'll meet you guys over there. All right, now before we go over to where I want to build the base, you guys, I did want to show you something else too. I had this on me the whole time, and I just wanted to show you guys something pretty quick here. So if I put this down, there we go. And then if I put this down, now I should be able to rotate it. Rotate right. So we want to do that. Okay, so we're now unlocked the beacon. But if I come into here, even though there's no power, yeah, so once you hit this corridor, we may not have power, but we have oxygen. So I just wanted to show this. I had this the whole time, just in case. I did the whole trek using just the oxygen tanks, so we didn't actually need this. But well, let's just say Mama didn't raise no fool. So I had this on me the whole time, just in case it hit the fan and I needed to do this in a bit of an emergency. This little trick was courtesy of my friend Medley of Games. He told me about this before. And so just to give him a shout out, and his channel will be linked down below. He's played this game. He has a bunch of survival games, you guys. So if you're watching this, be sure to check out his channel. He's an awesome guy and has lots of great content. So yeah, thank you though, Medley. Just in case I needed this, it was here. So pretty sweet. I'm going to tear it down, however, and we're going to go get our base going here. All right, so I think I want to build our base right here. So I'm going to rotate this out. I think I want it facing kind of that way. So now, will this give us the credit for the habitat room, for the build your first habitat? And no, it will not. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do then is I'm going to have to destroy this. Thank goodness we get all the parts back. Okay. So I'm going to do this. We have lots of batteries. So I'm going to build this one so we can get this out of the way. So now we got power management. Okay. So yeah, so that's the other thing is that you still have to build the small habitat room or the regular habitat room in order to be able to get access to unlock all of your power stuff, your batteries, your solar panels, all that good stuff. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to pop an oxygen capsule here. And do that, and then I'm going to still put down this. We're still going to build this out. This is what I want to build with. So we're going to put that in. I think I will probably pop the. We'll build out that way. So I think the entrance for now is going to go on this side, you guys. So let's pop in an entrance. There we go. So lots of battery life left on this thing, and we're going to put in the airlock. There we go. So even though we don't have any power, that's okay. We can still pop in here. We can still get oxygen. So look at this. This is fantastic, you guys. Right off the bat, right near the beginning, first habitat room, large habitat room. And I can tell you from experience, we're going to fill this. So this is fantastic. Okay, what do we need? Now we need some of this stuff for sure, but I want to get the power going right away. So we need 2 iron bar, copper, and a glass. And then the batteries are that stuff there, which we have a few of those back at base. Now, the other thing with doing it this way, you guys, is you use a little bit more resources at the start. So I would highly recommend that if you're going by chance to do this, you're going to want to make a few more batteries for this guy right here, your mining tool, because you're going to go through a little bit more. You're going to need more of the materials at the beginning, the iron and the copper. So you're going to use a couple of extra batteries to get the extra resources from the bigger nodes. So do keep that in mind. I'm going to go out and farm and get this thing started up for us. All right, so I went back and crafted up a whole bunch of stuff, and we're we're going to see how good my math skills are and if I have grabbed the correct amount of stuff here, you guys. So we need a few things here. First of all, I want to throw down one of these guys right here, our solar panels. We'll flip that around, facing this way, and bam. So there's our solar panel. So we can start generating power. Now we need our batteries in order to store said power in. So we're going to pop down one there. And okay, we now have 125 capacity. Now I wanted to get 2 of these guys right from the get-go. So I farmed out a little bit of extra materials, and you can pop them down underneath as well too. You just have to wait for the blue light to start up. Bam, there we go. We now have a power capacity on the left-hand side, you can see, of 250. A lot of your items that you're going to place inside your base will take up power capacity. So if I was to go to, say, here, we're going to put down one of the most important pieces of gear that you will want in your base, which is the battery charger. We're doing that right off the hop. Power capacity needed 15. So you can see that's going to take 15 power in order to do. I'm going to put it right here. And voila. Now we can toss in, yeah, so now you can see used power capacity 90. So the room itself here, you guys, is actually taking up 50 power. You can see power capacity needed 50. And then I think, yeah, power capacity needed 10, power capacity 15. So that's all adding up. And then with the battery charger, so that's where we're getting the 90 from. Now we're going to come over here. And we are going to pop in our 2 dead batteries and get them charged. Super important. So I love that. Lastly, you guys, I'm going to pop in. We unlocked it. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, the habitat window. This does not take up any power capacity, but I want to put one of these in so we can see the lovely view outside of our base here, because this thing's, it's got a full metal surrounding. It's not very pleasant to look at. So I've now got this going. We can see a little bit outside. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, with that, you guys, I'm going to call that episode here. We've got the starter foundation of our starter base going, and I'm very happy with this. I am super pleased that we were able to go get this right near the very beginning, that way down over there. I think that's absolutely fantastic. We're going to build off of this. This is going to be our home. And next episode, we're going to go check out a couple signals. We got one back over there. We've got a bunch of stuff in here to check out. We've got that thing right there, too, to go check out, which is an asteroid base. I have a video up on my channel if you want to check it out at the end of this one that shows different things inside of there to make sure you don't miss a bunch of starting resources. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. You want to get it early on. So with that, I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for all your support and hanging out with me. And we'll see you guys in the next video.